hot coffee on the beach.
Yay! We're at the beach! Yay! Willow Cedar, you're on the beach!
One of the best things ever about the beach is how raw it is. Oh, yeah. Wonder why it's got these things on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Getting out of homemade food.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Peta, and if you are a new viewer today, welcome. I'd like to just share a little bit about our channel. I used to film about our homeschooling lifestyle, and I would do vlogs of our homeschooling lifestyle. We are no longer homeschooling anymore. Our children have gone to school, and I now do videos about healthy living for your whole family. I do videos about my weight loss journey, which started after the birth of my 6th baby, Cedar, who is 8 weeks old. So I am 8 weeks postpartum. So I am a mother of 6 children, all ages 9 and under. My youngest child is 8 weeks old, so I am 8 weeks postpartum, and I love to film videos about being creative and living a happy and healthy life. So today I would like to share with you 3 things that I'm doing this week to help with my weight loss. So I haven't actually lost any weight at all in the last week or 2. So my weight has just gone to a halt, and I haven't actually lost any more weight for a few weeks. I haven't gained any either. So I've pretty much stayed the same. And I did a bit of research, and there are actually the hormone prolactin, which is released during breastfeeding. It actually causes you to hold on to weight, and that's why sometimes it can be difficult to lose weight when you're breastfeeding, which I am at the moment. So what you can do is you can do some things to rev up the hormone that speeds up your metabolism, and to do that you can do moderate exercise about 3 times a week. Taking fish oil can help, or eating more fish, but that is 2 things that I'm going to try. I ordered some fish oil, and we had salmon for tea last night, and I'm going to try my best to get some exercise this week. So if you hear some background noise, I apologize. I am home today with my 3 youngest, who are ages 4, 3 and 8 weeks old. So they are playing just over there in the background, so I apologize for background noise. So back to the 3 things that I'm doing this week to help me just be healthier and hopefully to lose some weight. So number 1 is I'm going to be practicing mindful eating, which is something that I already have done. So with my view of mindful eating is that you just think before you eat. So before you eat anything, or before you prepare your meals, you think to yourself, how is this meal going to affect my health and weight loss? Will this meal benefit my health and weight loss, or will this meal have a negative impact on my body? Also, mindfully eating is also thinking, how will this food make me feel? So just for a practical example was I brought this little tub of dairy-free ice cream, which is also loaded with sugar. And in the past, I know that when I've eaten the whole thing of that tub, like it's about a half a litre tub, that I feel awful afterwards, and the next day I feel awful. So I brought some this week to go with some healthy apple crumble that I made, and I said to myself, do you know what, I'm just going to have a couple of little scoops with it, and that's what I'm going to eat, because I know that when I eat too much of this stuff, it makes me feel yuck. So that's what I did. I just took a couple of scoops of this dairy-free ice cream and with my apple crumble, and I was mindful that I'm just going to have a little bit, and you know what, I felt fine the next day because I was mindful. I thought about what I was going to eat before I ate, and I'm thinking, you know, how this affects my health, and thinking like that really does help me to make healthy food choices. So the second thing I'm going to do this week is I'm going to try and cut out my weekend ice cream and chips and replace them with some healthier alternatives. So on the weekend, my husband Luke and I love to have a bag of chips and some ice cream, and we just sit down and watch a movie, which is awesome and fun. It's like our date night in. Anyway, we never used to do that though. We used to just have popcorn that was air popped, and we'd put olive oil and salt on it, and we didn't used to have ice cream at all, only very occasionally. And we sort of got into this bad habit, you know, probably over the summer when I was heavily pregnant. This habit sort of developed. So this weekend, and I did it last weekend too, I'm not going to buy ice cream, and if I feel like some kind of ice creamy dessert, I'm going to whiz up some frozen bananas and make nice cream, which is just usually use a base of frozen bananas, and then you put some other flavorings in it. So the last one I made was a banoffee pie frozen ice cream. And you know, it had some dates in it to sweeten it, and then it had some cashew nuts and frozen bananas. And because it didn't contain any refined sugar, I felt really good after eating it, and I just felt like I was taking care of my body. I also don't feel good after I eat a bag of chips, so instead we're going to go for the air popped. We're going to go for the air popped popcorn instead. So that is a couple of changes that I'm going to make to help me to feel healthier and hopefully lose weight. So the third thing I'm going to do is to focus on portion control. So I eat quite healthily most of the time. I don't really eat junk food much at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on watching my portion sizes. So this morning I had porridge for breakfast, which I showed you the video. It had boysenberries on top, and I made sure that I only had half a cup of oats, and I measured it and then cooked it up, and instead of maple syrup I put in a dunk of stevia and mixed that in, and it tasted really nice and sweet. And I had my usual boysenberries and my coconut cream on top, and it was sweet enough and it tasted really good. So, and also those muffins that I showed you in the last video, I made sure that I put all those in the freezer, and I've just been getting out one a day to thaw and to have for either morning tea or afternoon tea, or sometimes I've been having even one warmed up for supper as like a dessert. So that is 3 things I'm trying this week to help with my health. I'm practicing mindful eating. I'm cutting out my weekend ice cream and chips and replacing them with air popped popcorn with olive oil and salt and making nice cream. And I am watching my portion sizes. I am still eating to hunger. I'm still really hungry because I am still breastfeeding Baby Cedar. So it's important that I'm eating enough food. I don't let myself get hungry. If I feel hungry, I will eat. If I have just the portion that I made and I still honestly feel hungry, I will eat more, because at the moment I don't want to compromise my breast milk supply. So I'll give you a quick view of my 8-week postpartum body. I'm feeling a bit better. I've been doing some walks. I went out for one 20-minute bike ride, my first bike ride for about a year, because I've been pregnant and had a little baby. I'll show you a quick view of my body. Yes, I'm still wearing a size 14 on the bottom and about a 12 on top. In the study.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this update and I hope you enjoyed some shots of the food that I've been making and some fun things we've been doing as a family this week. Bye! Say bye, Willow! Waking or sleeping, thy breath